Yes, fellas. Welcome to Bala Sports. How you guys doing?
Yes,
Ja,
sir.
what's
Yes,
going
sir.
on, my guy?
Not much, man. Enjoying life, feeling blessed. How are you?
Great, man. Can't complain, man. You say the best, man. Bless.
That's a
Whew.
fact. A fact. You know it.
Man, the excitement is here, man. Chelsea's in town, man. Tomorrow we gonna
That's,
be there.
Ooh. Can't wait, man. Super excited for the game. It's gonna be a good spectacle, man. You know what I'm saying? Given the fact, I think the tournament so far has been exciting. Honestly, man. There's been so many games. I haven't been able to keep up with a lot of them as well, but go back and look at some of the scores and the teams that have been playing. I'm like, man, this been a really entertaining tournament, man.
Yeah, so far so good, man. The Club World Cup, that's what it is right now, boy. Man, you see all the people here, man. They're just chilling and having whoever drew this shit gotta be rewarded because this is one
Yo,
of my
seriously,
favorite right
man.
here, man.
I got
So
my
you know,
man sharing a cup of tea. They got the
right,
food on the table. They're eating pizza and cheeseburgers and chili dogs over there. You got Cole Palmer in the cut, arms
right.
crossed, just freaking cheesing. Oh, look, I didn't even notice this. Erling Haaland in the freaking bar with his freaking.
Right, meditating. There
That's
yo,
amazing.
that's
Whoever
like
did
a
that, yeah, that's a fact. They need to. They deserve some credit. That's a nice picture. I like that.
hell yeah, man. The Club World Cup, man. That's the United States vibe right there, man. So this is what goes on in the United States bars out here,
That's a
pool
fact,
tables and
man.
all kind of stuff. That's every part around the world, though, man.
Hmm.
But dude, man, we see Chelsea get our first game in, man, against LAFC.
That was a
Everything.
that was a good game. We dominated most of that game in possession. Was all of us. I think we looked really good going forward, man. We had a lot of chances in that game, man. I think the score should have been a little higher than 2-0, but I take it. I'm very happy. I like the way the team played. We look good. The substitutes coming in, especially the new signings, they look good. So I see progress there, man, and I think it's a good season ahead of us with the
Yeah.
squad that we have right now, man, for sure.
Yeah, man, there's nothing much to complain about the first game, man. You got to give shout out. I mean, you got to give a lot of credit too to LAFC, though. I mean, I think they played the
Absolutely.
best. I think that's
They,
probably the best game they played so far, in my opinion. Although, like before this game, they did 110 in a row
yeah,
after losing against Inter Miami in
yeah,
I think it was some kind of cup game,
yeah.
and they won
Facts.
10 in a row. Yeah, so I mean, by the end of the day, man, Chelsea was the better team, man. Enzo Marasca got the teams out there. Now I know I
Yep.
text you sound a little frustrated about Enzo Marasca because
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. I
because
remember
it's
that.
like I'm still getting too used to his style of playing. I still feel like he's still holding the team hostage. I mean, like, bro, we got a young, talented players, man. They energized players, bro. Let them
Yeah,
run.
let
I mean,
them
all
go.
this going back and forth, bro, man. Let Cole Palmer be himself. Let these players be themselves. But at the end of the day, man, it was a good grind, like you said, man. But take me through the key points for me, for you in the game, in the first
Uh,
game. I mean, although it's the first game, but
yeah, the first game. I like Jackson. Jackson seemed like he was putting a little more work. I think the joining of Liam Delap had kind of like put a little fire under him, knowing it's like, hey, wait a minute, I think my position now is up for grab. Before he didn't really have any competition, so now he has, we have an established number 9 that can really come in there and do the job. So I think that also putting a fire under him show in that game. He was running. He even when he was on the floor, he tried to get that shot with the right foot and everything, like working hard to even try to get the shot off anyways. So I like that. Casado obviously looked great as always. He's a master
always.
engine. I was happy to see Lavia get some action as well, to see him come in. He got decent game. Cucurella, obviously, I like the whole 4, then going to 3 with Cucurella going into the middle, adding that extra body in the midfield, which we saw throughout the season as well. I like that he's still implementing that as well. I like that a lot. I think it gives us that extra body. And a player like Cucurella who can also track back, I like that because he can go forward, tracking back, so we don't feel like we're gonna leave ourselves open back there. Uh, Cole Palmer, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like number 10, he looked good out there. I seen him
Yeah.
running, putting an effort in. Definitely good to see him out there. Liam Delap, man, that substitution was nice.
Oh, speak about
Substitution was.
Leon Deval, man. Make a bright debut though, man. Dude, talk to
Mm-hmm.
me, man. What
Yeah, yeah.
what was more impressive? I was gonna ask you that anyway, man. That's like, I played Speaker Jackson. I'm like, yo, let me get straight to action this guy, man. What what was more impressive for you about Leon Delap, man? The way, you know,
He, I feel like he didn't get as many touches as he should. I mean, he kind of came in a little late, half in the game. You know what I'm saying? But he's still making a nice impact. I like it that he was, posting his body against the defender, calling for the ball. Something that I always like, just posting yourself, call for that ball, wait for the help to come. I mean, his cross was nice to pick Enzo in the midfield. You can see even in the replay, he's taking the ball, he looks up and just sees the run coming, and just beautiful cross, man. Just beautiful. Only Enzo got it, chested, brought it down, first time finish. Beautiful, man. I
Oh, that
like
was
he was running around as well. I saw him tracking back as well.
yep, the
So,
movement.
absolutely, man. So I definitely like him. He gets a big present out there, big body present. He's a big dude. I didn't know he was that big until you like put him close to some of the other
Exactly.
players. You're like, yo, he's a
Yep.
big dude, bro. He's a big stocky dude.
Right. I mean, the minute he walked, he stepped on the field just to hear the crowd going. I think
Yes,
Chelsea fans out there excited about this, and there's something about him that just give me the Diego Costa vibe. Like he
yeah,
will knock you down. He will let defenders know, like, yo, I'm here. And that's what
yes.
I always liked it about Diego Costa, man. You can't bull him around. You know what I'm
And
saying? It doesn't
he's
matter. Like just to see a striker come in, let defenders know right there. I see him knock the guy down. I'm like, yo,
yes.
that's what I'm
I
talking
like that.
about.
I saw that. I'm like, yeah. And he just kind of came. He just kept doing his thing. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? No, like care, like you said, he has that Diego Costa in him, and that's what we've been missing, man. We've been missing that killer instinct type of bully striker. You know what I'm saying? We
right.
thought we were gonna get that with Lukaku when he came. You know what I'm saying? Back like, oh, big body, stocky dude. We didn't really get that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like him coming in, maybe I see signs that we can get back to that kind of tough football out front. You know what I'm saying? Smash mouth, elbowing the center back to try to get that ball, just letting them know, like,
Right.
hey, I'm here, pay attention. Like, I'm here to score. If you give me a chance, it's a wrap. I'm gonna go at it. So I
Definitely, bro.
definitely like him. I think Pedro Neto also looked great. His goal was nice.
Bro, that
You know what
was
I'm
the next
saying?
question right there, man. Yo, this guy, man. What I mean, I told you, bro. Like, yo, first you got the jerseys on, you got the fucking questions all lined up. It's like you mind reading me right now, boy. Let's go.
Yeah. So, and the best thing too, Jackson was the one that set up that ball.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. That's another he incorporated that into his game as well. And that was a good read by him, running in there, taking the fake, making the defender slide, and just smashing it to the left. Like yours was never gonna get there. There was no.
no,
I don't even think he know the shot was coming because it looked like he was gonna cross it to the left. You know what I'm saying? But he just finished it off, and it was a nice finish. I like the little celebration, throwing the kisses. I was like, yeah, I like that.
no,
So
yeah,
he looks
man.
good, man. I always like Pedro Neto. I mean, I think he was one of the good signings under the radar signing. Like, oh, Chelsea got Neto from Wolves, blah blah. But it's like, dude, we got a good player there, man. He's good, bro. He's fast. He goes
Right.
at the defenders, and it's exactly what we need. Put him alongside the Delap, bro. That's problems.
Yeah,
That's
and
problems.
like for me, when we first signed him, I thought that he was gonna be like one of them guys that's gonna come off the bench and just destroy because he
Mm-hmm.
do got the pace. When the
Yes.
defenders are a little tired and then you put him in, just like the way we were using Sancho this year, man. I know both of us wanted to keep Sancho, but
Hey, man.
shit happens, man. He gotta go. But hey, man, I
It
wish him
is what
nothing
it
but the
is.
best, man. But we
Absolutely.
do
Good luck for
'cause-
whatever he got to do. He gonna have to take a pay cut regardless.
right.
So he should have just taken it and stayed here. But hey,
Yeah.
that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah, yeah. But Pedro Neto, man, dude, he's been very impressive this season, right? Like the things that he had done and he does the goals that he scores is like, yo, bangers.
Dude, he almost scored a banger from outside the box against LAFC. He came super close from scoring another one of those bangers. So like that's another threat that he brings. Like he can either get you from inside the box, he'll dribble at you and cross it in, or dribble at you and take a shot, or just get a nice volley from outside the box. And it's like,
Right.
oh man, he's. I think we're gonna see good things from him this season, man.
Right. Yeah, but he just got to get ready, bro, man, because I think the position is going to be fight for. That's what I love
Mm-hmm.
about this new squad compared to last season. Every man up front needs to be on top of the game. You're
Yep,
not on top of your game, somebody else is going to replace you. This is the Chelsea's way. It's always been the Chelsea's way, bro. When you
it's a
think
fact.
about it back in the days, man, even when you had Drober, we know he's the king, but we also had a knock. We had all this. We had at one point we got terrorists. All these guys was coming off the bench could do what they got to do. You know what I mean? Do your job or somebody going to replace you. And that's the same feeling I want to have in the defenders. Although we didn't say Mamadou Sarr as the way I thought that we was going to, but hey, it is what it is, man. There's plenty more games. Enzo Morasca said in the press conference, I think earlier, that says that there's gonna be a lot of rotation and players. Of course, because it's a tournament, you gotta do the
Mhm.
rotations or not. But I just hope he made the right rotation because the next match we're gonna talk about it later. But dude, if you had to give man of the match, right? I know Pedro and Neto got it, right?
Mhm.
Who else would you would have given to based on the first game of? I mean, last this 2-0 game. It's kind of a little silly question. I like to ask double question because I
I hear
could.
you. I hear you. I mean, that's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, I like Liam Delap. I think because I like his contribution a lot more because he didn't have that much time to make that much of an impact, and yet he did.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, like you said, him coming in, getting that great reception from the crowd. I think a lot of people were expecting him to do something. So for him to do what he did in the small amount of time, I will say it will either be between him or Enzo, because he also got a goal. You know what I'm saying? To seal those the win. So I will put it between them. But if I really, really had to choose, I think I will go with the lap.
Yeah. I would have choose Enzo, like you say, because when he comes off, like you could tell the difference, right? When Casado and Lavia playing on the field, yes, no
Mm-hmm.
doubt, we look great. We look unstoppable, like they like the defensive mindset of players. I mean, they're very, I mean, they're there. But when Enzo comes in, man, it's like he has this little attitude now, like, bro, I'm playing a
He's
number 8
feisty.
role. You're right. You
He
know what I'm saying?
feisty, bro. He feisty, man. He really is. He's like a look, man. He be wanting to bite at people's ankles, man.
Yeah, right. I
Like I
can.
love him, man. I love that South American spirit of his, man. Like he gonna
Yeah,
get into people's faces, and like you say, he's scrappy. He gonna get in your face when you fall to the floor. Like man,
right.
he's great. I love him.
Yeah, and then that definitely let Casero just be himself because Casero already know like if Enzo's on the field, I just gotta be number 6, bro. Just and Casero, bro. What can you say
Sweet,
about Casero? No, all
sweet.
season, man, he just been. I got his jersey on, by the way. Just saying, bro. I love
Yeah,
this
right,
kid.
right, right.
Like what I mean. Like he's one of my favorite. He from the moment we signed him, right before we even signed him, like he was one of the guys that had me watching Brighton when he was there because I always respected number 6 position. I know a lot of
Mhm.
people, people that know me gonna listen to this guy be like, oh, he buys because he was defensive midfielder, blah blah blah.
Right,
Bro,
right.
every defensive midfielder that played, like I always pay attention to them. Yeah, but I used to watch Caicedo at Brighton, and when Chelsea signed Caicedo, I know the first season the price tag, all that kind of stuff like that, man. Dude, this is a conversation I could have for 2 hours. So don't worry, I'm gonna stop. Bro. But I
Really,
always used to tell everybody this: you want to be a successful team in the world football, what we call soccer here, you gotta have the number 6, bro.
that's a
And
fact.
Chelsea has the number 6. When you go back to the Makelele's and even Conte,
Yes,
what I mean, we
yes.
know the position is there for the. We know there's a guy out there that doesn't mind taking a yellow card because he's gonna make that stop. But what's special about Caicedo and what's special about the position period is to always know to get back to your position. He always had his position,
Yep. Oh, it
and
doesn't matter how far he veers off of that to go get the ball. As soon as he gets it, he clears it right back to where he
back
belongs.
to right where belongs, man. That's the beauty, man. That's the kind of things like I wish like when I be refereeing, I mean, to see some of the kids were like, bro, get back to your position. But I can't say that. I'm the referee.
Right.
What I mean? So I gotta hold myself sometimes, like, bro, get your
Get
number
back to me,
6,
man. Come on. Look at
you
that
know,
open space you're leaving.
right. Because that's what a coach once told me. It's like, yo, always watch players at your position and see what you can learn, see the movement, see where because dude, the game is of a position, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's why, like, when you notice, like nowadays, I know you see a lot of false 9, but getting the true number 9, and look, you see about Delap, man, dude, I'm excited for this season, man.
Yes.
But we can't go without talking about that. Some of the things was happening today, man. Of course, they expected 75,000 people to show up on a Monday 3 p.m. in the United
Yes.
States of an America when people are working, like you mentioned
Yeah,
earlier.
man. I
But
think
they didn't hear that. They had a lot of empty seat, man. What's your takes on that, brother?
yeah, man, I saw the same thing. At first, when it first came, I was like, oh, maybe people just arriving or something, or they're outside. But once the game kicked on and they started panning out, I was like, not a lot of people there. But I also, like you said, I also understand, man. It's like the game was what, like 2 o'clock or something like that? One.
Three,
It's
three
like
o'clock,
it's the
yeah.
middle of the week. People going to work. It's still a school day because school is still in some areas. People still going to school.
Right.
So I think that kind of hurt it a little bit. But I mean, at the end of the day, that once they showed up, You know what I'm saying? All the real supporters, they showed up. They backed the team up. You know what I'm saying? And the team, performed in the pitch. They did what they had to do. They went out. They got the 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Setting ourselves up for the next game against Flamengo. Tomorrow, as you know, we're gonna be a part of that game tomorrow. We'll be down there live. So it's gonna be a good game, given the fact that they won 2-0. We won 2-0. I know they're looking for that other 3 points to be able to move along in the group. We're looking for the same thing. So I think it's going to be a very, very exciting game. We're looking forward to beautiful weather as well. It's going to be a beautiful day for football tomorrow, man. I cannot.
Oh yeah, it's good. Oh, yeah, definitely it's gonna be sunny down there, man. 87 degrees. But before we get to the preview of the Flamingo game, how you say it? Let me say it. I'll fuck it up. Excuse me, bro. But there was about 22,137 people. Okay, that's still a lot for freaking watching. Yeah, to guys that's coming down. The LAFC fans are like 3,000 miles away. Come on now,
man.
And then and there's another Mercedes-Benz Stadium is a nice stadium because if you go back to last year, remember the Newcastle versus Chelsea, it was over 70,000 people. So all seat basically was filled. So I'm not into so much. You already know the rivalry clubs was making fun of me. I mean, I got a bunch of text messages from Guy. One of the guys is not gonna be hit to the solo. Shout out to him. He got to pick his son up from football. But so no, Chelsea sold out last season, a preseason game, bro. So it's not really Chelsea's fault that these motherfuckers the Club World Cup.
Yeah, it was the timing because, like you said, when I went to see them when they play against Brighton 2 years ago, that play was packed. Last year against Man City in Ohio, that place was packed. You know what I'm saying? But they were also weekend games, Saturdays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they were during the summer, and those were packed. But like you said, it's like on a Monday. We still kind of we're not really in the summer yet. You know what I mean? We haven't broken into that. They are over there because the league is over and people kind of already in that mindset. But over here, man, America, man, we still rolling on the working area. But hopefully tomorrow, we get a great turnout. Regardless, I think Chelsea's going to do what they need to do tomorrow.
Yep. Speaking about tomorrow's game, man, let's get to it, man. Talk to me. Brazil team, man. You already know what you expect from Brazilians, man. They got the.
There's some killers, man. They got the killer instinct dribblers and fast players.
They got the samba.
Yeah, man. I can't sit here and tell you a lot about them, but I know they're one of the best, Brazilian teams out there. So we're definitely going to have our hands full. That's for sure. They're not going to be like LAFC. No disrespect to them.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they won 10 in a row before they went there. I just maybe they still think it just wasn't their night. Sometimes the football gods just don't want you to win. You know what I'm saying? So I think Flamengo, yeah, man, it's going to be a good game. Very interesting. I think it's going to be very competitive. I think it's going to be going back and forth. I think we're going to see a change from the formation as well. I don't think we're going to see Lavia and Casado in the middle. We must see Enzo in there with Casado. You know what I'm saying? And maybe still playing that back four with Cucurella sliding in the middle, adding that extra protection, that third body in the midfield, so we don't get overwhelmed and leaving Casado out there by himself. So, man, it's going to be competitive. Honestly, I kind of want to see Delap start as well. After the performance he had, even though he had an assist and Jackson also had an assist,
right?
Jackson had a longer game and more time, I would say. He only did just the assist. Delap had less time and kind of did the same thing, but to me, I don't know. I feel because I'm being biased right now, man. I want to see Delap out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice also if you see Delap and Jackson both in the game, then put Jackson in the wing somewhere. You know what I mean? If you're going to get Neto rest,
put him in the left.
Or you could give Madueke some rest. You know what I mean? Somebody, just to see how it works. Because I get this feeling that moving forward, especially the Premier League season is going to start. Mm-hmm. And I get the feeling that Jackson's going to start somewhere in the wing. And if that do happen, I mean, I don't see, because he do got the bigger body. We've seen the assist that he did, the pass, bro. If that would have been that would have been Cole Palmer would have made that pass, bro. No, that shit would have been everywhere. Like, what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I mean, I like that. I like what you said there. So what would be your three? So you go on, you want Delap, and who also started up front?
Well, give me Delap. I want to see Neto out there again, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And give me Madueke once again. I would like to see Audrey Santos in the middle, actually. Let me see some action from him. Maybe him and Casado in the middle. That'd be nice to see. Back four, give me Chalaba, Levi, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Gusto. Man, I was a little disappointed with him. He's kind of
Yeah, I
been a
was a
little
little
off.
disappointed. Yeah, I think the past few months, even in the Premier League, I was a little disappointed. I don't know what's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? I know Rich James is back, but I want to, I want to see more from Coastal. Man, even this game, I feel like he was the only guy was a little shaky. You know?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
That's a
So
fact. I will agree
I
with
don't
that.
know.
That's a fact. I agree with that. I think everybody else, did what they had to do for us to get the 3 point. He's the only one that felt a little shaky out there. I mean, his braid game, I mean, his hair always looks amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the boy always looking fresh. But
Right.
the hair, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to see some of that also, transfer in the field. He's also young, you know what I'm saying? Like you said,
Yeah.
our team is super young. But I mean, we also pay a lot of money. You getting big checks. And I think this is the time, especially like you said, this is a perfect time for rotation, so we can see maybe different formations, so see what's going to work for us during the season. Because it's going to
Right.
be a packed season, man. We are all over. We're
Right.
playing every competition next season and the
Yep.
top one. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be busy. We're going to need everybody to be at top form for
Right.
sure. And I think this tournament is going to give us an idea who our best 11 is.
True. So you say you want because Chalaba didn't play last game, so you want Colwell, Chalaba, and of course Cooker,
Kuku, give me
and
Kuku and Reese.
right. And then do you
Give me
want
my man
reach?
Jay.
Because the funny thing is he's the only person that actually doesn't have nobody to back him at the natural position, which is a left back. You know,
Mhm.
everybody else had somebody that could actually replace them naturally wise. You know, like
Right.
so. Of course, the goalie.
I mean, yeah, I think we're gonna see Jorgensen because I mean he
Yeah.
got to get a chance. We saw Sanchez last game, and he had some decent saves. I got to give him that. He had some good saves late in the game to keep us in there. So I got to give him a nod for that, absolutely. But I think we're gonna see Jorgensen. I would have liked to see him just so he can get a feel out there as well. So I will. I think he will be my goalkeeper going into the next game.
Okay, so you got him, Chalaba, Colwell, Custor,
Cuckoo,
right?
Cuckoo
Cuckoo,
Reese. Give me Audrey Santos and Casero in the middle. Delap, Madueke, Neto.
and the number 10, of course, man. Ice Cold Palmer, man. I want to see him
Don't,
score in the United States,
don't
man.
even
He
got
got to
don't
score.
even got to say his name. That's
You know, what
yeah,
I mean,
definitely. I would love to see
yeah,
him
I want
score.
to,
Man.
yeah, I mean, right,
I,
you
I
know,
want to see that live, man. I got to see it live, man.
right. I'm saying it's gonna be 87 degrees plus, but we want to see it's a little, chill moment. We all
Yeah,
could be
man.
out
It's
there,
gonna be real cool in there,
Excuse
real
me.
quick, real cool, man.
Right. That's gonna be crazy, but we can't underestimate these teams because for us big clubs, we're probably looking at this as preseason for
Mm-hmm.
the Premier League, like you mentioned last recording that this is basically a preseason for the Premier League. But some
Mm-hmm.
of these clubs, this is big deal to them. They
Yes.
want to show up, especially playing against Chelsea from Brazil. I mean, we got some Brazilians that's coming there. We got some, I mean, it's all internationals. I mean, Argentinas, that. So they want to show up that they do. We are capable of playing against these big clubs. As we could see, like I mean, Real Madrid game against some Saudi
Yeah.
team. Ali Hala. I'm like, yo, they don't even look like they're from Saudi, bro. They
They
come
really
out how they
don't.
playing.
Yeah,
So
I was shocked when I saw that score, that 1-1 score. I was like,
yeah,
what?
hey, dude. Especially if you would have watched the game, really though, man. I mean, like, I was telling some Magic fans who almost chopped my head on when I was telling them, like, bro, Magic still doesn't look like a team, but that's a conversation for another day, bro. But
Mhm.
Chelsea need to come out here, in my opinion, and take this game serious. I
I
don't know
think they
how to,
will.
you know,
I think they will do like you said, man. It's a big paycheck. It's a big paycheck at the end. You know what I'm saying? And we've been spending a lot of money, so I'm sure they would love to bring some money back to the club and maybe alleviate, some of the salaries and stuff like that, just in case they might want to go out and spend more.
right.
Because who knows how these teams be, man. They all of a sudden we found somebody else. We need to go buy this guy now. We saw another young great talent. So it's good to win it. And I think they're taking it serious. I mean, I think it showed in the first game that we came to play. We didn't really take it lightly. We were going forward. We seemed aggressive. So I think we're taking it serious. The only thing I will say about that game is when Casado went down. When he took that little lick in the ankle and he fell. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, no, please,
Not
please.
again.
I was like, we were just talking
Not in the
about.
United States, man. Not in the
No,
United
please.
States.
When he got off and just ran it off, I was like, okay, this
Right.
is good. And then they did the switch and got him out. I was like, perfect. He got an up game. You know what I'm saying? Take his little Batman mask, and Batman went away. Let Bruce Wayne go chill and rest off, man. And it was great, man. But
All right. Last question for the preview. What would be your prediction if you had to?
if I had it my way, I will say 3-2.
3-2. That's
Yep.
fair score because I think that there's gonna be some.
I think they're gonna score. I don't think I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh man, 3-0, we got this in the back. Like, nah, man, they're gonna be competitive. Like you said,
Yep.
this is a big tournament for them. You know what I'm saying? It means something. And I mean, I'm sure they would love to bring $1 billion back to the club.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and even if they don't make it, they will love to be like, yo, we the ones that knock Chelsea off the group, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I'll say 3-2.
Oh, we win the group over Chelsea. That's also something to brag about. And
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the top two make it, but even if they make it ahead of us, it's like, good. That's bragging rights right there. No matter if they lose in the next round and we happen to make it, they'll still be like, we still made it one. We still made it above you guys. I don't care what you guys say.
And I do believe the fans are gonna show up, because today I was watching some of these games. I'm like, yo, where the hell all these fans coming from?
Yeah.
This guy's in the stadium, bro. But we gotta talk about something that I wasn't. I didn't trust talking about it because I didn't know much about it. But it's one of our ex-players that Cole Palmer took the number 10 jersey from his ongoing investigation. He's about to get charged with the doping.
The whole doping thing. Yeah. I heard. I was reading up on about it. I heard the first test came positive. They did a B-plan test that also came back positive. So
give the audience the name who we're talking about first of all, because
Mikhail Mudryk.
Mikhail Mudryk, my guy.
Yeah, Mikhail Mudryk. We pay so much money for him. For what I've been reading up on it, the ban is probably going to stick. He's maybe looking at 3 to 4 year ban, and Chelsea's thinking about just ripping up the contract at this point. I mean, yes, he's young, but we spend a lot, like 120 or something like that, 110 million pounds or something to get him from Shakhtar.
Right.
And even like they were saying in the article, like his pecking kind of went down. You know what I mean? It's like he came in and made a huge impact, and then this happened, and we're like, oh man, now we found ourselves in a loss because of this and that. Would I love to have him? Absolutely. It would have been another great option to have in the left wing, right wing, fast player, which I love the fast wingers. I think he would have been great, but it's kind of sad, to be honest. Yeah. It's kind of sad, man, because he's saying that he did it unintentionally. He didn't know that was in it or whatever, but that's he said, she said kind of situation, and the FA kind of was like, dude, 2 tests and they both came back positive. Like 3 to 4 years, bro. That's a long time, man.
That is.
Be away from football, bro.
Especially for a kid that's still trying to learn how to play the game in a professional way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's not like he's 27, 28. Man, he was like 22, something like that. Like, he's still a kid.
Yeah.
His whole football career, man. Those 4 years are supposed to be the 4 years you use to build yourself till you get to that 26, 27 age, your prime. That's when you're in the road and you're winning things and big clubs are looking for you. And he's going to miss and all of that. And I mean, it's sad, man.
Excuse me. His situation is a little different from Paul Pogba, because Paul Pogba already made name for himself before all these things happened.
Exactly.
And, but
he already had won things. He been at Juventus winning trophies, came back to United and won Europas and whatever. So he already
won the World Cup, performed well with France, but he's still trying to figure himself out. I mean, there's a lot of English medias will criticize him. He's still learning how to play the game. And to see this happen, man, I always like him as a person. You know what I'm saying? Although, like, he give me the vibe as one of the guys that's always on social media bringing his freaking Nelson Mandela quotes out every game that he didn't play or play. But, he's a great guy. I mean, like, I was, I never had no problem with him. I never really understand how he took the number 10 shirt, but.
Yeah, fact. That's one thing I was like, okay, I see whatever, but. I would have loved to see what could have been. Right. What could have been. He could have been out there running the Club World Cup, getting some timing in, and who knows, maybe fighting for a starting job. And now he's facing 4 years of banning, man. So
And
I
then
mean,
now
hey,
with
that's
this, with all these guys coming in, with all this, competition going on, man, it's gonna be even more tougher. But
even more
whatever
tough.
it is,
That's
man, I wish him nothing but the best, and
absolutely.
hopefully he beat it. Hopefully he get to play soon. Hopefully 12 months, max, not
Yeah,
not 3 years, but or 4 years. But he's still a Chelsea guy for now, and
yeah, exactly. So I haven't heard anything else about anything. So as far as I'm concerned, he's still a Blue, so I'm gonna support him. Like you said, wish him all the best. Hopefully, things work out for him, and maybe we'll see him in a Chelsea jersey again. But hey, man, it's a tough situation.
very man. But guy, man, before we get out of here, man, tomorrow we
Dude,
there.
I'm excited,
Club
man.
World Cup, we there.
Yeah, we
We
there,
there.
man. Chelsea, Flamengo, we there.
Chelsea.
Lincoln Field
Yo.
Stadium, we there. Let's go, Chelsea.
Sport Complex, man. We there. South
Oh
Philly,
yeah,
we there.
that's a fact,
Yo,
baby. We
that's gonna be
coming, man.
dope. That's
I
gonna be
hope they're
dope.
ready, man. The Rochester Blues are coming down. I hope they're ready.
Rochester Blue definitely gonna be in town tomorrow, man. What?
That's a
Seeing
fact,
the
man. I'm
boys
excited for the
play.
game.
Is
Heck
this is
yeah,
the kind
man.
of this is the kind of excitement right here, man. We watch them play on TV in Stamford Bridge or whatever part of England. We're like, damn, man. We see the atmosphere, see the fans going crazy. Now, when they come in, it's our turn, man. It's our time. It's
Yeah,
our
yeah.
fucking, what I mean,
That's
it's our neighborhood now. You welcome to
yeah,
our
man.
time.
Take
You
me
know
to
what
the
I'm saying?
woods. It's
It's
our chance to
crazy.
go down there and wild out and cheer them on and sing along with the fans and get involved in the whole blue atmosphere, man. It's gonna be a great atmosphere tomorrow, man. I can't wait to see everybody show up and the team show up, see Enzo and Delap and Cole Palmer,
Right.
Enzo Moresca and Fernández. Man, it's gonna be to
Oh,
see a lot of these guys. Probably my third time seeing a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Cole
yeah.
Palmer, Storm Lasher. I've been seeing Enzo for the last three. Reese James. So, oh man, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a great day for football tomorrow, man. I'm excited to see
Hell
you
yeah,
there
bro.
tomorrow as well. And man, we're gonna have a good time, baby.
Definitely, bro, man. Can't wait, man. Yo, but thanks for watching Bala Sport, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Please press the like button and subscribe. Yo, John,
At the
another
bottom,
tape,
baby, right there.
another day, bro, man. You already know, bro. Yo, can't wait to see you out there to the stadium tomorrow, man. I'm gonna show you,
Absolutely,
yo.
man.
And don't forget, remember, you say you're gonna get the Philly cheesesteak.
That's a fact,
Please,
man. I'm telling you, as soon as
please.
I hit the stadium, I'm like, yo, where you at, man? We're over here. Come check us out, man. Let's get this popping.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be there, bro, man. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely appreciate
Yes,
you, man.
sir.